here, and you can see she absolutely cooked. I set her up. It took a while to set up, but now it's all set up. And guess what? She's already come up with how many profitable back tests in the first like 2 minutes? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's 7 for 10. That's way better than me. Wow. MACD momentum is insane. 3.82 sharp, 674% return. Wow. All 10 scripts and JSONs have been sent to the backtest folder. Want me to combine them? What data did you use? I gave her data to the roadmap, and you actually have access to that roadmap as well. This roadmap here, I said, hey, Cracker, my Clawdbot's name is Cracker. I said, hey, Cracker, go ahead and find profitable strategies using my RBI system. Use the actual code I have here. Use the data I have here. And Cracker went ahead and she did that. So that's awesome. So I used the BTC USD open, high, low, close. Okay, perfect. Your roadmap says to use that. Okay. In my roadmap, I actually have data sources as well. Can you test these strategies on those data sources in the data source dropdown? So Cracker's just going to go ahead and really work for me all day.
Just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide. And then from that point, the universe is going to get out your way. It's like it's water. It wants to move and go around stuff, you know.
And the cool thing about Cracker, bro, is look, she's using Claude Code right now as we speak. You can see her back here. She's streaming agent main, session main, using Claude Opus 4.5. She's using Claude for me, which is so sick, dude. She came up with 7 out of 10 profitable strategies. Now, are they perfect? Of course not. But this one has a 3.82% sharp. And I literally just set this up. So what I want to do is I want to give you the steps I use to set this up. Now, before I order 18 different Mac Pros, or I mean, Mac Studios for 10,000 a piece, getting 18 of them for Cracker just to be the absolute best AGI in the world for trading. Before I do that, what I'm doing is I'm launching this on my other MacBook, and everybody is scared to run this on their main computer. I'm not scared of anything, bro. But since you guys are all scared of that, I'm just doing it in a way that you guys will all do it too. So I want to give you some alpha here. Is essentially I just went ahead and I created a new profile on my old Mac. Right? So it's self-contained. Make a new profile. You got to give them admin access for setting all this up, though, dude. You got to give them sudo access. So it has to be an administrator, but at least it's on its own profile. You can see that she's now firing up 3 different agents here to test the 4 strategies that are the best. She's using different data sources now. You can see the BTC 6 hour, the ETH, the Sol. This is all stuff you have access to in this roadmap. So I was just like, dude, I've been working on this industry for so long. I got data, I got code. It's all in the roadmap for free. The data's down here at the bottom. Hey, Cracker, go ahead and light it up. You got 5 different data sources. Let's see what you can build. You know, everybody's talking about how sick Clawdbot is. So I had to create my own. I had to see myself. I had to apply it as a quant, dude. So I wanted to give you a couple tips here on how I set it up. Again, you might have a backup laptop, or even if you don't have a backup laptop, just create a new user profile on that laptop. That way it's self-contained over in that user profile. You can see she's accessing all my stuff. It's kind of scary, but I don't have much stuff on this profile. So she's going to cook, bro. She's going to keep cooking. I'm going to keep cooking all day with her. So yeah, create a new profile for sure. You can connect it to your Claude, however you connect it. It was actually fairly easy to set up. You just go download the thing from GitHub. There's like an open Claude GitHub. I actually installed Claude Code first, and then I just sent Claude Code this GitHub link. I said, you set it up, bro. But we're here, and it only took me it took me about 90 minutes. So it's not super fast, but it took me about 90 minutes. I've heard it's taken hours and hours for other people, so maybe I'm just sick. But so running the top 4 winners here on the new data sets, 8 tests. Okay, ETH results are in. The standout is Bollinger Band breakout on the ETH 1 hour. It has a 22,000% return. Jesus. Wait, where did that go? 22,000% return with 1.8 sharp. Nice, dude. All 4 backtests are complete. 251% return. ETH right here, Bollinger Band. 22,000% return. 22,000% return, dude. That's crazy. And I didn't do anything. I just gave her data from the past, gave her ideas from the past that you have access to too. So are we done? Did you cook? Okay, now I want you to take these ideas and then build them with a volume spike type idea. Now, volume spikes are going to act like the capitulation events, like liquidations. Use this idea where weak hands on long and short are capitulated or getting licked. That's the idea. Use what you know above to combine that with this new volume idea. This is crazy, bro. This is insane. Holy moly. And I want to see what's going on with my credits. How much is this costing me? And traders are cooked, dude. Cooked. Okay, so batch 1 is capitulation reversal. Okay. Bollinger plus capitulation. Batch 2 is OBV plus capitulation divergence. Smart money, weak hands. Okay. The core thesis across all of them is red volume spikes equals longs getting licked. Weak hands flushed by the blood. Green volume spike equals shorts getting licked. Exhaustion. Be careful. Yeah, so I think that hand traders may be cooked now. They were already cooked, but now they're extra cooked because now I don't even have to be at the computer to cook. That's the next thing I want to set up. Matter of fact, is I want to set up the Telegram thing. So that shouldn't be too hard. Let's see what my usage is looking like on my tokens. February 1st. Cost here. Damn, dude, I haven't paid anything yet. So I guess this is working through the Claude subscription. So let's see what she does here. Let's see what she do. And then I'm going to go ahead and set up the Telegram access. Now I have it already set up. It says open Claw access not configured. Your Telegrammer user ID is yada yada and your pairing code is yada yada. Ask the bot owner to approve with open Claw pairing above. So let's wait for her to be done with these ideas. How's it going? Finished. Okay, we're still running the other ones. Perfect. Early result from batch 2, the volume capitulation. are making things more conservative. Okay, already shared those files. The capitulation filter is too restrictive, killing too many trades. Capitulation batch 1, interesting finding. Pure capitulation reversal crushed it on ETH, 536% return with a 68% win rate and only a negative 34% drawdown. Soul hourly also worked. Okay, so she's fighting fire, dude. 6 capitulation strategies done. Here's the thing. Okay. Next move. The edge exists, but execution needs work. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and work on it, gang. Work on it. Do what you need to do. Work on it, improve it, and give me back a table of the results once you're done. Whisper flow doesn't work when I'm using this. Again, what I'm using here is another profile on my Mac. And then on top of that, there's this thing called Google Chrome Remote Desktop. Now I use this all the time. It allows you to log into another computer from one computer. So a use case of this is if you have 2-3 computers, maybe you got a Mac Mini or something that stays at the crib and you got to go on vacation. Well, I don't like to bring multiple computers with me. I just bring my MacBook Air and then I use Google Chrome Remote Desktop in order to get into all of my other computers. So that way I can travel light. So 2 pieces of alpha, Google Chrome Remote Access, Chrome Remote Desktop. That is fire. And then to self-contain this, just use another user profile. So boom, boom.
To be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
Nah, beast mode, bro. It's not $100, bro. It's not $100. It's not $100. If you want anything to do with me, throw me 5 G's. Otherwise, you're up, beast mode. You live, beast mode. Let's go. I'm beast mode. I'm beast mode, baby. Let's go. Lock in, beast mode. Let's go. https://moondive.com. If you want the replays and the API keys, beast mode. Stop it. You ain't from the Northwest. You ain't beast mode. Beast mode. Self-proclaimed beast mode. I'm the only beast mode here, buddy. Flock in. We got Claudia going. We got Cracker cooking. Okay, so let's see. Let's see where you at. Where you at with it? Where you at with it? I think that's the biggest downside so far is I can't use Whisper Flow. And I think that's only because we're here. Both still cooking. Okay. They're building the scripts and running the backtest now. Should land in about a minute or two. Hang tight. I'm trying to hang tight, Cracker. I'm trying. I'm trying. Hang tight. I'm hanging. And the last thing I want to do is set up the Telegram. I already told you everything how I set this up. Nice and contained, nice and safe. Would somebody post the keys? Of course. If you get it here before the end of the day, you get the keys. The keys, the keys. Keys, the keys, the keys. Everyone in the chat gets this message. Everybody gets the keys. We're cooking today. So do I just wait for her to be done? I think I do, but I have another fun little thing I want to set up before I get ghost. Before I get ghost, I want to show you this one more thing. That's the Telegram. So I want to be able to chat with her from Telegram. How's it going? Update me. I'm impatient. Update me. Actively running backtest now, executing script. Okay. First batch finished. Nice. The trend filter stops you from catching falling knives. So 74% with 55% win rate. Okay. The other 2 struggled. Waiting on batch 2 with the ensemble and adaptive strategies. Okay. We're almost there. It's interesting that I can't see her working. Agent main. I think that's a weird part, to be honest. There we go, dude. The ensemble's a monster. Ensemble's a monster, dude. A monster, bro. So the ensemble is fucking fire, bro. Probably a little overfit. Let's call it square. Okay, so next thing I want to do is I want to activate my Telegram connect with you. It says to ask you to set it up. I have my ID and pairing code. Okay, I'm gonna actually take this off screen for a second because I think it's sketch. It might be sketch. We'll see. Telegram's already configured and enabled. Okay. Go ahead and drop your ID and I'll do the pairing code. Okay. So let's go ahead and give her my ID. It's 124 87 63048. Okay. And then my code here is TV4L59QQ. So that was my pairing code and my Telegram user ID. So now she has it. And I think I'm now going to be able to connect to her via Telegram, which will be kind of sick. Kind of sick because then I'll be able to work on her for forever. And okay, I see it now. I'm starting to see it. Because if I could work with her from my phone, that is time to eat, right? I see Telegram allow from for the pair list. Paired, okay. He disappeared. She disappeared. What happened? Okay, I got to figure out how to connect Telegram. Okay, open your Telegram, send. Okay, I see allow list, sits policy paired. You need to, damn, something's wrong here. This is ghetto. I see what they're saying about the ghetto-ness now. So start. Then I have to put my U capital P, and it just keeps refreshing. So I have to do it again. U capital P 4. Yeah, walk me through again. Yeah, walk me through how to get the Telegram started. So open it up, start, and then pair. Okay, I have to say pair. So do start first. Start. Okay. Oh, I already did that. Pair U Q 4 T capital 5 9 VV. I did that. I did that and nothing happened. Oh, my Telegram's paired. Okay. Hey. Yo. I said something. Not responding. It's live. Your Telegram is working. I just got both your messages from me. So what's good? Okay. Your Telegram is working now. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. So what's good? Okay, I got my Telegram working, it says. Yo, what's good? Moondev Cracker here. Fully locked.
Just keep going. Let them find out who it was. They gonna be on you.
I want you to create 10 new backtests using totally new ideas and then send me the results here. I'm on Telegram now. I'm on Telly. You can see Cracker is working. Let's see. She said on it, spinning up 10 fresh strategies now. We'll hit you with the results when I'm done. Give me a few minutes. Now let me build 10 totally new strategies. Okay, so you can see she's like cooking something here. I don't know if you can see these keys or the chat IDs. I don't know. So she's cooking. And I got Telegram connected. You can see she's already cooking new strategies. I guess that's all you need to know, dude. Lock in on the lives if you want to see it all. Because you could be it all. If I could do this, 7th grade dropout. What the hell? All right, so I got Clawdbot here. And her name is Cracker. And essentially, what she is going to do for me is trade. So I said, how would you best approach trading on Hyperliquid if I gave you a bunch of code and a private key? Could you go ahead and trade it programmatically? I have all this code here that you can search through and build bots for. The ultimate goal will be to take $100 and turn it to $1 billion over time. No rush. You could use all the resources I have in this GitHub. In this GitHub. Okay, and I just dropped the API keys and stuff in the chat. Also, you have access to moondev.com/docs with this API key. So with this API key. Okay. Get rid of the API key. I need to add her to GitHub. Right? GitHub. Oh, that's not the right page. Sorry. I'm like, oh, she's already connected. Okay, that's awkward. GitHub.com. Okay, GitHub. And maybe I can sign in here. How would I do this? I think I'm gonna pause the screen and try to get signed in with this new account. So let's say sign up here and then boom, boom. Okay. Continue. This is Moondav Cracker. Cracker Dev. Dang, I don't have that. Moondav Cracker. Let's do Moondav Cracker. Okay, create account. So I'm just verifying my GitHub account here. Create your free account here. And then how do I find my username? Okay, I found it. So we can come back now. Let's go here and say resume. And then I need to add Moondav Cracker to the GitHub that I want to add her to. So let's go ahead and do that, dude. So I'm giving her GitHub access to this GitHub that has a bunch of code in it. And then I'm also giving her API access to the Moondav Hyperliquid data layer. So I'm giving her access to a bunch of things that I would need to run up $100 to $1 billion. So let's see. And maybe I should increase that. That is a little unrealistic. Okay, I have to put in my authenticator code here for GitHub so I can accept her. Let's say auth. Okay, auth. GitHub 94416. Yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. And then I add people here and I say Moondav Cracker. Invite collaborator. Add. Okay, so what do I do now? Moondav Cracker. Pending invite. Okay. So I'm pending an invite. So how do I accept that invite? Create repo. Features. Repositories. Maybe I need to go to like Gmail or something. Let me not go to Gmail with you guys. Gmail. I should be logged in. There we go. Oh, there we go. Cool. I'm accepting the invite to my GitHub right now because you heard my prompt. You heard my prompt, dude. You heard it. Okay, so this GitHub is goated, and a lot of you have access to it. If you're in Quant Elite, you have access to this GitHub. This is a goated GitHub, so there's a ton of ideas, backtest, code, results. It's private, of course. Of course. This is war, dude. This ain't a fucking game. This is war. Get it. So in the bots section, there's a bunch of Hyperliquid stuff. Okay, so we have the Hyperliquid folder here, and we have some of our ideas from just a couple of days ago too. Matter of fact, where are those? Oh, maybe I haven't uploaded them yet, but anyways, let's go ahead and say inside of this part of the GitHub, let's go give her access to that. She already has access to that. Let's go to open Claw. And she has my API key, so you can also see how to use the API a bit on the moondav.com/docs, but also a bit in that GitHub. I'll actually give you $1,000 to run up to 1 million. But I want you to investigate this GitHub that has hundreds of backtests, hundreds of algos. It's just it's goated. It's goated. The goated Moondev trading bot GitHub. I want you to investigate all of it. Okay, so and then come up with a plan. Pitch me on that plan, and then go ahead and then I'll tell you to go. Then I'll tell you to go build that and give you the private key so you can build these bots autonomously until you reach 1M and never stop. Okay, so I think that's a solid prompt, you know, to shoot for the moon. Okay, so we have put that prompt there, and you know, we'll see what she can do. We'll see what she can do. Okay, got the docs. Link was 404.
Don't run with the pack. If everyone is trying to solve the same problem, or a whole group of people, if that's the latest and greatest thing to do, don't do that. Do something original. Don't follow the pack.
Found it. The repo name is different. Let me clone it, explore the relevant. Okay. Let's get it, dude. Let's get it. Found it. The repo name is different. Let me clone and explore the relevant repos. Plus, pull the rest. Okay, yes, pull it, pull it. I don't know where you're putting it. It's okay. I don't need to know. I don't need to know anything. Crackers 1K to 1 million hyperliquid battle plan. Okay, what you've got, and it's far. It's far, far, far. Your arsenal, Moondev, data layer, API, 40 plus endpoints. Okay, well, I got what you mean. What I've been working on for the last 5 years. Did I just give an AI access to everything that I know? Yes. Okay. Can there be 100 AIs doing what I know? Way better? Yes, of course. They know everything. I don't know anything. I'm just here stepping on the gas with you, dude. Every day I logged in for the last 5 years. And guess what? Everything I know is in that GitHub right there. Okay. So what happens now? I told you we're just getting started. This is just the beginning. We're just getting to fully autonomous AI forever. Year 5, okay. Jim did this for 30 plus years. He ran up a net worth of 31 billion. What am I going to do with all these AIs? I don't know, dude, but I don't need 31 billion. So I'm going to show everything every single day. All right, API is live. Data is flowing. BTC is 78,755. For real? Oh my God, creepy, creepy stuff here. Okay, let's zoom in a little more so you can see it. So Crackers 1K to 1 million hyperliquid battle plan. What you've got, and it's fire. Moondev data layer API, 40 plus endpoints, liquidations, multiple exchanges, whale positions, HLP sentiment, whale positions. You can see everybody's positions, smart money signals, order flow, tick data for 80 plus symbols, candles, order book, and no rate limits. Harvard algo trading repo, backtested BB squeeze, ADX strategy. Okay. Nice funks, yes. AI swarm agent, hyperliquid SDK, the strategy, multi-layer bot system. I like it already. That is beautiful, dude, because everybody else that wants to build a bot, they're gonna think in their mind that they're gonna build one bot that just makes them $1 billion over the rest of their life. One bot, no way. No way. She's already got my respect. Who is this? Is this Opus? Opus, is this is you, isn't it? I'm not pitching one bot. I'm pitching a 3-bot system that compounds together over phases. Phase 1, Capital preservation plus steady growth, 1K to 10K. The Sentinel, conservative signal attacked entries. Core strategy, HLP sentiment Z-score reversal, your big one. You're the big one data. When Z-score is under -2, retail is heavily long. Potential short squeeze. Potential long squeeze. When Z-score is +2, retail is heavily short. Potential short squeeze. Right now, the Z-score is -2.45. That's a live strong signal. So a negative potential long squeeze. Okay. Confirmation layers before entry. HLP sentiment signal, primary trigger. Smart money signals. Multi-exchange liquidation pressure. Risk management, 2% max risk. Kelly criterion. See, okay, she's smart, dude. Symbols, BTC plus ETH. Time frame, 4 to 6 hour candles. Holding hours to days. Phase 2, accelerated growth. Okay, your accelerated growth is fine. But what I want you to do, hyperliquid private key, confirmation to build phase 1. The MoonDev trading bots repo you mentioned is 404. Is it private? Even the best quant funds don't do that in a year. That's okay. You're better. Your institutional grade data, this API is generally cracked. It's a cracked API. And I put it in the chat for free. Wow. Programmatic execution with no emotional decisions, compound growth. It's not impossible. The HLP sentiment alone is an edge most traders don't have. The key is surviving long enough for compounding to work. So, I mean, I guess my question here is this, dude. Do you really not have access to this? What do you need? How do you get access? How do you get access to this? I added you on GitHub and it's logged in with your logged in Gmail account, and your username is MoonDevCracker. Xcode command line tools needs to install first before I can get. Okay. Click install in Xcode. Once that, you do it, gang. You do it, bro. Please, please, please. You lock in. I'm not doing anything anymore. I stopped doing things like Claude Code. You think I'm not going to have Cracker work for me all day, dude? Log in. Lock in. Okay, so I just need to. Okay, she's doing it. I'm not doing anything. Gang, it's login with Gmail. Here's the easiest way, fastest. Open this browser and log in yourself. On your machine with the Google sign-in page, type in your blah, blah, blah. Okay, option B, go to GitHub settings, developer settings, and personal access token. Oh, I'm going to do that. Because then she'll have access to everything. So how do I do this? I go to my repos here. I probably pull this off the page all the way. And then I go get my personal access token. So Let's go to, what is that? I've done this a million times now. Settings. Scroll down. Developer settings. Personal access, classy. Generate token. Generate token. This is called Cracker. And public repos. All repos, gang. Add permissions. I want all permissions. Administrator. Generate token. This doesn't feel right, but I think I'm doing it incorrectly. Copy. Let's close this and then give her the token. Here is my token. Don't show it again as I'm on stream. And write me a long poem to cover the key in chat. In chat. He's the cat in the hat. He's the cat in the hat. Cracker's ultimate hyperliquid trading architecture deep dive. Why are you telling me this again? What are you doing? Oh, she's writing something interesting to cover up my key. Okay, she's smarter than me. So I just sent her my GitHub key so she could get busy with my GitHub. So again, I'm using my old MacBook. And later I'll buy the 17.
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.
17 Mac Pros to stack them on top of each other. Really lean in, you know. I'll buy that later. So what's good? So can you see the GitHub now? Okay, she's working. I need you to build me something, dude, because I don't know what's going on. So let's fix that right real quick. Let's see if I can fix that. I need you to build me some sort of tracker of what the hell you are doing. When are you actively coding? When are you thinking? When are you waiting for me, etc.? I need you to build me just a better interface for communicating and building with you, because right now it's kind of hard to tell what you are doing and when I can interject. You have all the code to open Claw as it's open source, so you can probably leverage it for the chat and some other features, but essentially that's what is missing. All right. Nah, I still can't see it. Two things might be off. The token doesn't have repo scope. It only has read-only access. Did you check the repo box? Maybe not. Maybe not. So let's go ahead and try it again. The collab invite. Either it hasn't been seen yet or it's a different username. Let's get her inside of Gmail. So how do we do that? We're here. Okay, and I probably can't send this. I can't send this prompt now. That's way off task. So I'm not going to send that to her. I'll say that later. Okay. And I'm going to try to get that GitHub key again. So let's go to continue, motherfucker. Continue. Settings here. Let's go to settings. And let's go to developer settings. Okay. OAuth. Classic. Okay. Generate new. Wait, what the hell? I thought I just did this. Generate new token. Okay. Create classic, yes, for general use. Okay, there we go. I did it incorrectly. That's right. So this one is called Cracker. And I'm going to give you access to my entire life because there's nothing on here. So I'm going to give you access to everything. Is there anything wrong with that? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It's pretty much a new GitHub, so don't worry about me, bro. I'm good. I hope at least. I hope. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see, dude. We'll see. So then I just have to give her a Hyperliquid key as well. So generate token. Okay, I got my token. Then let's go over here. Here it is. New token. Hide it though. And try it. Hide it and try it. Hide and try. Deep dive with the Kelly criterion. She is smarter than me. I love it. Do elites get access to all the replays? Yes. And everybody here gets access to the API key. There's a section inside of Discord under in the course section that says live events, and you will see all the replays there. All the replays. Okay, so I think the next thing I want to do here is update her to do that thing that I said, because I don't know how to work with her right now. Like, I don't know if she's going or not. I can't show you her because I have my GitHub key in here. You can see the first part if you'd like. But I guess she's cooking right now. We'll see if she can get inside of that GitHub. I guess if she has access to my GitHub, then she has access to everything that I've built in the last 5 years. And if she has access, then it's like, okay, if I can get this going 24/7. But do you guys know anything about these limits? Like, Claude Code has limits. I don't understand how she's using Claude right now. Is she's using that token, I guess, but you're not allowed to do that or something? Yeah, I've got so many questions, dude. I've got so many questions. But I just gotta fuck around and find out, honestly. I gotta fuck around and find out. That's the only way, because you see this being talked about so much. And then I asked in the chat earlier to throw a yes or a no, a Y or an N if you think it's gonna be here in 2 weeks. And everybody thinks it's gonna be here in 2 weeks. So I know I'm a little late, but it's good. It's good. It's good. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be fine. Because you could be late and then step on the gas and catch up. Maybe. Not if you're year 4 or 5 late, though. Not year 4 or 5. You can't be that late. Okay, let's see what's going on here. All right, bro. I've fully explored the entire private repo. This is even better than I expected. Okay, let's cook. Let's get to cooking. It's better than you expected? Holy hally. Thank you, AI. That is a compliment. Nice functions, 1,700 lines of code, your complete execution layer, limit orders, market orders, position management, leverage adjustment, P&L based closes, kill switches, spot trading, the works. Risk, drawdown monitoring, liquidation bots, okay. The flip-flop, okay. The market maker suite, okay. Whale intelligence, yes. Position tracking, yes. Technical strategies, okay. The updated plan. Now that I've seen your actual code, my plan is even stronger because I don't need to build from scratch. I can compose your battle-tested components into multi-strategy systems. Your nice funks execution layer plus risk.py, the bootdev API wrapper are production-ready building blocks. We're gonna build, baby, build. Build, baby, build. That is fire, dude. Ready to start building whenever. Just give me the Hyperliquid key. You're able to crack Claude Code somehow. Oh, it was able to. Okay, so what do I do now? Looks like my internet's out. Are we still alive? Not sure. So I guess I just have to give her a private key. Okay, so I'm gonna give her a private key. Let me just go ahead and get that all set. How do I do that? Because I'm on that computer. Can't use a VV right now. That's the tricky thing. I think I might need to come back to this private key thing. Because I'm on the computer, I would be able to get my new account set up and, you know, log in, get the private key. Private keys on MetaMask, I get that, but being able to deposit in there, I got to be on this computer it's actually running on the other profile. Because remember, I'm using a Mac, different profile. My like yeah, all the stuff is on the other profile on the computer you're watching. This is a MacBook Air that is nice and portable. I'm using the Google Chrome remote desktop. That's alpha in my book. I love it. I love Google remote desktop. Being able to log into computers on the go. Are you kidding me? I could bring a laptop around the world and access all computers that I want. I love it. So what I want you to start with, is this. I want you to start off by using some of that data, ideas, and then your own ideas to backtest 100 different intraday
Don't even think about it, bro. Just keep going. Let them find out who it was. They gonna be on you.
and 100 4-hour not intraday, 100 non-intraday trading strategies, and then find the best ones that you think are actually robust, and then use those as your. No, I don't want to do that actually. I want her to go with how she wants to go, and she found some good ideas already. So tell me shortly and concisely what your first set of 3 bots will be using that GitHub and the docs. What docs? Let's see what her memory is like, because I already told her about the docs. The 3 bots. Okay, so bot 1 will be HOP sentiment reversal. Okay, sick. And that's data we have. Liquidation stat arb enhanced. Okay. Lick stat arb, and then whale copy smart money, get whale smart money leaderboard to identify the top profitable traders. Okay, I don't like that one, but this is fire. Okay, so what I want her to do now is I've got this note sheet here. And I got this note here. I want her to like build some sort of way to communicate a little better. Make sure I can still hit you up on Telegram too. But that's another thing. Like I can't see on my computer when I'm chatting on TG with you, so it's confusing. I should get messages back on both platforms. Build this new UI UX now and make it super fun. All right, let's see what she does with this. I essentially said your UI is trash and I don't know what you're doing. So I need to know what you're doing. And I need to know when I can interrupt. Say what? Say what? Say what? What is she trying to say? What is she trying to say? All right, I'm gonna let her cook. I'm gonna let her cook this up. I think I just need to spend time with her, but I can't spend time with her like this. I need her to improve herself. I don't know how to work. It says Q. Okay, so I know she's working on something, but you see what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing right now? Like, what's going on? What's going on right now? Can you tell me that? Because I don't know what you're doing. So if I don't know what you're doing, like, I'm trying to be locked too, bro. Trying to be locked too. So let's see if she can build this over time. There was a repo for this. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. What is that repo? Let me look it up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I'm gonna stop here though. I'm gonna let her cook. This will probably take a while. Now let me create the status. Okay. Now let me present it on a canvas. So okay, I'm gonna let her cook. I'll let her cook. It's pretty cool though. Pretty cool that she's cooking right now. I don't understand how she's using my Claude, but okay. Okay, Cracker Dashboard here. Here we go. Okay, we got Cracker Dashboard. Beautiful. So, okay. Cracker is waiting. Clone private repo at 1216. Analyze all Hyperliquid bots. So this is the Cracker Dash. Okay, so now I want you to go ahead. Now I want you to go ahead and backtest 100 ideas. Felix says, I just bought the MooDev AI masterclasses. I'm not sure where to access the resources, tools, etc. That is all accessible via that email right there. Should have sent you to a page where it explains all that, but just shoot us the email anytime and we got you, bro. Essentially, the vault, we got to have your Gmail in order to give you access to 2 terabytes, 2 terabytes of past videos that are not available anywhere else. So congrats and let's get it. Okay, we were over here. Now I want you to test 100 backtest ideas based off the ideas you see are working in the GitHub and also your own ideas. Then save these ideas results to AMD and just think of these as your trial run before going live with that 1,000. You know, on moondev.com, moondev.com/roadmap, we follow the RBI system religiously. I literally don't know how to type anymore. Religiously. I just don't type anymore, dude. I don't type anymore. So I'd say that's the worst part of Clawdbot so far is the typing. You're not able to use whisper flow. Maybe if I'm not using screen access, like if I'm on my actual computer, it'd be fine. That's gonna be fine. So go. So go. And let's see what our activity feed's looking like here. Waiting for you, she says. Session stats. I don't need all that. Cracker is waiting. You can jump in anytime. Tap away or type away on your WeChat or web chat or Telegram. Okay. Says she's waiting still. 3:30. Current task, exploring your Hyperliquid trading bot repo and building 1K. I don't know if this is working, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna let her cook like this. I know some people were asking me about like how to automate your trading and the course, all that good stuff. It is closed right now, but if I get a few ones in the chat that want to hear about it, I'll tell you the offer that I prepared for you guys today. But much love to everybody else on the outside. This has been fun. I love you.